it's your turn!
Hey guys, this is Question4 here, back again with a new video for you guys. Today, I am doing a reaction on the Goku Black versus ReverseFlash death battle. Before we get into it, just wanted to address my new look, my new haircut, because clearly a lot of you guys haven't seen it yet, but yep, I got a cut. It's really short, the shortest I've ever had it, but I love it. And it's purple now, so I plan on keeping it for some time. I really like it. And by the way, there's going to be a lot of pre-recorded videos going up in the future, so you're going to see me with the pink hair in upcoming videos. But, you know, this is in the moment kind of thing, so of course I'm here with my purple short hair. Anyway, I'm excited to react to another death battle. It's been a while since the last one, and I'm just hyped. I'm excited. Alright, so I don't know much about, or actually, you know what, to be honest, I don't know anything about ReverseFlash. You know, Goku Black, I know Dragon Ball, that's what I am aware of, but I believe from me reading the name ReverseFlash, it has to be some kind of like arch nemesis or something, I think, right? ReverseFlash, like the opposite of Flash, right? Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm gonna learn some things about him, so let's go.
Goku Black,
hey,
the body-stealing arbiter of divine justice.
And the ReverseFlash, DC's psychopathic speedster fanboy.
Don't know about him.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
But I'd say the sincerest form of flattery is not trying to kill your superhero husbando. He's Wiz hot boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yeah, he's like similar to like Goku Black in that sense. I get it.
What consumes the thoughts of a god? What do immortals dream of with all the time in the world? In Zamasu's case, his one goal was divine justice.
Yeah, this guy's got major Final Fantasy big bad energy all over him.
As the assistant to Universe 10 Supreme Kai, Zamasu prized, above all else, cosmic order and natural beauty.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you know I can burp and fart at the same time? Here,
What the
let me try.
Unsurprisingly,
What the
Zamasu
hell?
despised the inherently chaotic nature of mortals, being seemingly unwilling to lift themselves out of their own cycle of violence and stupidity, like some people I know.
Yeah, I know those people too. His heart was clouded until the day he met Son Goku.
Hey,
God Ki, Goku could match blows with the god of destruction, Beerus. Their clash nearly destroyed the entirety of Universe 7, a cosmological structure at least 9 times larger than our own universe. At most, it could even be as large as 13 times greater than ours. Side note, it's worth mentioning that when 2 gods of destruction fought, they were capable of casually destroying 2 of these universes.
And since the shockwaves from their punches traveled across Universe 7 in seconds, they'd have to be hitting way faster than light.
Goku was tapping into his Super Saiyan God form for this, though clearly not at its full strength. While the exact multiplier for Super Saiyan Blue is unknown, Toriyama himself has directly compared it to the original Super Saiyan form.
And don't forget, Goku trained with Whis and fought in the tournament with Universe 6 before Zamasu caught up with him. So by that time, he was way stronger.
Here was a mortal with the powers of gods beyond even Zamasu's abilities. Someone who could bring his dreams to fruition.
it's
So
true.
Sammy did what anyone would do in that situation.
Sammy.
Kill his master,
Sam.
become the Supreme Kai, wish on the Super Dragon Balls to switch bodies with Goku, and kill every single mortal in the universe.
And thus the deity
Logical.
Zamasu became Goku Black.
Please, Goku Black? You couldn't be more creative.
You might be wondering, why didn't he just wish all the mortals dead? But that wouldn't be as fun, would it? Black's got all of
Facts.
Goku's strength and powers, but wielded by a genocidal maniac.
You can't do
instead of
that, though.
Lovable goober of a monkey man.
And in
Can't
keeping
wish
with
somebody
Goku's
dead.
Saiyan heritage and godly ki, Black can easily achieve the form of Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
But with a champagneful twist.
Super Saiyan Rose.
Hey,
Really? What is he, a suburban wine mom? Watch out
Wow.
before he unlocks Super Saiyan Live, Laugh, Love. He stole
Wow,
Goku's
Live, Laugh,
technique,
Love.
too, like the instant transmission, where he focuses on a person's key signature to teleport to their location. He's even got the Black Kamehameha, which is a Kamehameha, but pink.
With the Saiyan body, he gets stronger and stronger every time he almost dies. He just becomes harder and harder to kill.
Which
I
really
love Super
sucks for
Saiyan
the rest
Rose.
of the universe, because Black is kind of like if Goku just snapped one day and used his powers to their full murderous potential.
Like the God Split Cut, where he surrounds his hands with a keyblade to slice you to ribbons. He used this very technique to, kill Goku's family.
He can even extend this Keyblade into a huge curved one called the Azure Dragon Sword, which, along with his Kamehameha, confirms my suspicions that Goku is colorblind.
Actually, Black's Azure Dragon Sword is named after a legendary weapon wielded by one of Earth's greatest warriors, the Desert Bandit Yamcha. Wait, what?
And he can make a scythe and slice open space-time itself to create a bunch of shadow clones. Black, not Crater Boy over here. But his most dastardly weapon isn't a key technique at all. It's the time ring he
Yes,
got
the
from his
time
dead
ring.
master.
This
I had
ring
one.
allowed
I
Black
lost
to
it.
travel through time. It even escaped into Future Trunks' alternate timeline, where he had free reign over the entire universe.
And let him team up with his best bud, himself. Too bad Goku and company showed up to spoil the fun. But wait, isn't Zamasu in Goku's body? How are there two Gokus? There's only one Goku in the multiverse, right? But Goku met Black before he met Zamasu, which means Black existed before Zamasu came up with the idea. And then they killed Zamasu before he could do it anyway, but Goku Black was still around? What the hell is going on?
Sure, it's a classic grandfather's paradox. The thing is, Black's time ring prevents him from being affected by alterations to his own personal timeline. So, killing him in the past doesn't change his future, and vice versa.
Right,
He's
right,
almost
right.
impossible to kill, because even if you do it at one point in time,
He's
he
still
exists
alive.
at another
Yeah,
point in time.
yeah, that's crazy,
another.
right?
And another.
Just you can't erase him like that.
Another.
Oh, God, I hate time travel. Black
Yeah, it can
has
get
crushed
confusing,
Saiyans
but-
like Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. Hell, even Vegito couldn't beat him. He even merged with the universe to become one with everything. Like I said, major Final Fantasy villain vibes here.
It took Zeno, the Omni King, the most powerful being in all of creation, to step in and erase that entire timeline.
That's
just to stop
crazy,
Black's rampage.
right? That's so crazy to think
Ironic.
about.
Zamasu's higher calling was the eradication of all mortal life in the universe, and he stole the strongest mortal's body to do it. But in the end, he was always doomed to fail. His quest for power meant nothing against a being that would always be stronger, no matter what he did or who he was.
I mean, it's
The
true.
universe ended up
Zeno
being destroyed anyway.
beat
Like one big
anybody.
cosmic joke with no one left to laugh.
You've been running around making messes for too long.
Oh, it's so weird hearing it in dub because I've only watched Super in Japanese. Alright, let's learn about Reverse Flash. I know zero about
One
him,
of the
so.
greatest heroes in history, an inspiration to many across time and space. And there's no
I
better
mean,
example
honestly,
than his #1
it's gonna be
fan
hard
from
to
the
defeat
25th
Goku
century,
Black. I mean,
Aeolian
had to
Blanco.
take
Alright,
fucking Zeno to do it? Shit, man. Like I'm saying, I don't know how Reverse Flash is gonna do it, but
Here at Death Battle.
let's
But
see.
I'm confident that Eobard is the dumbest f***ing first name I've ever heard in my
Eobard?
life. Eobard
That sounds so
was completely
stupid.
obsessed with the Flash and dedicated his whole life to studying the Speed Force like a total nerd. Good luck to him, because there's no way he's figuring that shit out.
But Thawne's life irrevocably changed the day he discovered a time capsule from the 21st century. By some strange coincidence, it just so happened to contain Barry's costume. By experimenting on it, Thawne managed to replicate the Flash's powers, turning himself into a mirror of his idol.
And you can
Wow,
bet he
that's how-
totally crapped himself when Barry Senpai showed up in the future.
Barry
and took him
Senpai.
under his wing. It was a dream come true.
Until Barry realized that Thawne had fabricated crimes in order to show up and save the day. Disgraced, Thawne promised to better himself before traveling to the past to prove his worth to his hero, to prove that their bond was special.
That's when Thawne found out that Barry already had a best friend, and a family, and a life. Without him, he didn't matter. He wasn't special. He was just a nobody Barry tossed out in the trash and forgot about. Like my Tinder dates do to me.
If only. When Thawne visited the Flash Museum in Barry's time, he discovered
Tinder
the
dates.
secret identity to Flash's greatest enemy that in his future had been lost to time. The one Barry was fated to kill in battle. Eobard Thawne.
Eobard
Wait a
Thawne.
minute. Oh, ain't that a bitch? The shock drove Thawne mad. If he couldn't be Flash's best friend, he'd be his greatest enemy. And I guess also ensure his own future death.
That's an interesting,
He would
like,
travel
backstory,
from the
though,
future to
honestly.
terrorize the Flash family in the past. Revenge in reverse. He'd become the Reverse Flash.
Nice.
Reverse Flash. We're really setting the world on fire with these names today, huh?
Thawne draws his
For real,
powers
though.
from the negative Speed Force, which he generates with every step he takes. just like Barry does with the regular Speed Force. The negative Speed Force gives Thawne access to many of the Flash's powers, including his mind-bending super speed, enough to travel all across time and space in days. He can keep up with and surpass other speedsters like Barry and Wally,
who once ran fast enough to cross the universe faster than two gods who could teleport. Wally even beat himself in a race, and Barry admitted Thawne was still faster than that. Wait just a second, he beat himself? That doesn't even make sense.
But unlike Barry and Wally, Thawne applies his powers more catastrophically, using them to their full potential without any care for collateral. Take, for instance, his ability to vibrate himself through solid objects.
Objects like, say, vital organs. And if he did, he'd scramble their molecules, causing instant death. Thawne did just that to Barry's wife, Iris. And Barry did not appreciate it.
Holy shit.
Thawne's vibrations are so powerful, he can even produce a counterforce that can reverse the destruction of the entire universe.
What?
Pretty crazy sounding, but even
Physics.
like Jenny Ognats can do the same kind of thing. And when Barry and Wally raced each other, they were tearing up the entire multiverse.
Thawne can create shockwaves with a snap, phase
Holy
into your
shit.
body and possess you, and even speak at such high speeds that you'll hear his words as though they were your own thoughts.
What?
And
That's
instead of stealing
cool.
your speed like other Flashes, he can steal your time.
Yeah, Thawne can yoink
That is
pancakes from your
awesome.
life
He has some
and
cool
age you
abilities,
80
not gonna
years
lie.
in just a few seconds. Kinda sounds like your sex life, huh?
Wow.
But Thawne's greatest ability is his unmatched skill at time travel, and he uses this expertise to be as petty and cruel as humanly possible.
Thawne wasn't a dummy. He knew that if he went back in time to kill Barry before he got his powers, he'd erase himself from the time stream too. So instead, he'd just make Barry's life suck as hard as he could. Push him down some stairs, retcon his best friend from history, kill his mom,
savage
even
as
told
fuck.
Barry he'd go back in time and adopt him as his own son. Dude, what the fuck?
That's another big
Wow,
difference
that's
between
crazy.
Thawne and Barry. Whereas Barry only went back in time to save his mother's life, Thawne often went back in time to try to fix his own mediocre life. He killed his more successful younger brother, his career rival at the Flash Museum, and every single boyfriend his crush had until there was no one left but him.
And when
He's
she's
savage,
still
man. He
rejected,
gives zero
went back
fucks.
in time again and made her an invalid for the rest of her life.
What?
Jesus Christ! This guy's a monster.
Yeah, he's
It's
brutal.
impossible.
I like
Chris
his
had
story,
paradox or whatever.
shit.
If he went back in time to
I like the
kill
story better
someone,
than Goku
they'd
Black.
be dead in the future, which means
Which means he'd never know them and want to go back in time in the first place, right?
Wiz, maybe time is a construct with no legitimate unit of measurement other than the meager attempts man has made to understand the incomprehensible world around him.
Well, actually, Thawne was just inside the time stream when Barry initiated Flashpoint, which rewrote the universe while Thawne was technically disconnected from it. So, Thawne essentially broke. Literally, figuratively, mentally, physically, temporally.
Or maybe he just hated Barry so much it defied the laws of time itself. Whoa.
More specifically, he became a living paradox, a being without a past or future,
Wow.
literally without continuity. Not only did this mean he'd be unaffected by changes to his past, it made him effectively immortal.
Stabbed in the chest by evil Batman, vaporized by Iris
Man.
and some sweet payback, or getting Dr. Manhattan by the big
This
blue
is gonna
god
be
dog
hard
himself.
as fuck.
Thawne was always reborn, unable to stay dead.
But more than anything, it made him immune from consequences.
This is gonna be a
Unlike
tough
Barry, whose changes
fucking
in
battle
time
with
could
Goku
destroy
Black,
all of
man.
reality, Thawne could do whatever he wanted. He was impossible to stop with no reason to hold back.
He survived a hit from Barry while he had the entire Speed Force absorbed into him, and even Wally's infinite mass punch, which has the mass of a
I
white
don't know,
dwarf
guys.
star. A white dwarf is essentially the remains of a star's ultra-dense core, which has a mass of over 2 octillion tons.
And he took one of those to the
This is
noggin
crazy.
and just took a nap.
2
Man, he
octillion
must
tons.
really hate Barry if a sun to the face can't take him down.
But he doesn't hate Barry. All of his schemes, all of his machinations, all of his insane timeline-shattering threats, all of it was because it was the only way he could think of to spend time with his hero.
Wow, he's like a fucking
His
super
costume
fan,
says
in
it all.
other
He
words?
never intended to be the reverse.
What?
Flash.
That's
He wanted to be
insane.
the Kid Flash. All Thawne ever really desired was to be by Barry's side.
In the end, though, goody little Two-Shoes Barry forgave him, and then vibrated away his living paradox powers, erasing him from existence.
Well, not entirely. Barry didn't kill Thawne. He reset his timeline, removing the one thing driving his hatred, his relationship with Barry. Without that, Thong was a normal, happy Flash fan once again.
Wow.
Comics, he'll be back. And when he does,
I like
there'll
his
be
story.
no
It's
running.
pretty cool.
He'll always be faster. He'll always catch you. And time is always on his side.
Damn, this is tough. I would not be surprised if
Can't catch me.
Reverse Flash wins this. I would not be surprised, but we don't know. Let's
Alright,
see.
the combatants are
Lately,
set. We've
all
run
the Dragon
data
Ball
for all
death
possibilities.
battles that
But
I've
first,
been
let me show
watching,
you how to reverse
the
things
Dragon
in
Ball
the bedroom
characters
in a
win.
flash
But
with
we'll see.
Virtue. It's time for a death battle!
Let's go! Well, besides Goku and Superman, Goku lost that one. But let's see.
I was the one who...
I love how they animate these things. It's so cool. I love it. They do such a good job, too. There's Goku Black.
Mortal sinners, prepare for divine justice!
Damn, look at fucking Goku Black just killing people left and right. Ugh. Okay. And the coffee.
Excuse me, sir. I'm in need of your services.
Oh! Damn!
Okay.
I like the music. I like the music. Damn, fast as fuck, bro. Oh man.
Think of this color. Is it not beautiful?
Rose now, y'all. Rose. Damn, look at the earth shaking. Oh, through the moon. Oof, oof, oof. Oh man, let's see what's it gonna do. He can move from it. Yeah, he can just dodge it. So I'm thinking.
Fight before it even began. Death in reverse.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Magnificent!
All right, let's go.
Mortal sinners, prepare for divine.
Oh, yo! Oh, I love that because they could just fucking split each other because they're just not gonna die like that. That's insane. Damn, I love it. I love it. Ooh. Oh, right through him. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? Was that Quicksilver, bro?
Down upon creation itself. That is the work of a god.
Threats to a living paradox.
Shit, look at the fucking scene now.
How truly foolish.
All destroyed. I love that. Look at that. Oh,
Is that important?
the time ring. Oh, fucked. Fucked. Oh, fatality.
How fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I figured that Reverse Flash was gonna win that shit. That was good. That was a fucking good ass battle.
Matchup to figure out, least of all for their incredible levels of power.
Blank could destroy a universe like ours.
Ring
at least
destroyed?
660
Bye-bye.
times over. I mean, a punch at least as big as a star is really badass. But that's in another league.
However, there was a lot more to cover than just how many stars or universes they could blow up. At their peak, both Goku Black and Reverse Flash were so impressive they were removed from time itself,
Crazy.
becoming living paradoxes,
Crazy.
making any attempt to kill either of them meaningless.
Stupid time travel.
It's difficult
Stupid
to determine
time travel.
who would figure out a counter to this temporal invincibility first, but it would most likely rely on a combination of speed and smarts.
As far as speed goes, it's no surprise Thawne definitely had the edge.
Yeah.
Black's attacks could reach speeds quintillions of times faster than light, but Thawne is a Flash.
Even early in his career as a member of the Flash family, Wally West could reach speeds that were impossible to comprehend and calculate. There are numerous examples of this for multiple iterations of the Flash, many of whom Thawne was clearly equal to.
Plus, he's kind of an expert when it comes to timey-wimey bullshit.
And he could likely overpower Black and destroy said time ring too.
Yeah.
After all, Thawne once generated enough energy to counter the destruction of the entire DC universe.
What?
Which is stated in comics to be at least 100 trillion light years in diameter.
That's insane,
over
bro.
1 billion times larger than
Nah,
our own
he's
universe,
fucking, he's
and over
powerful
70
as
million
shit
times
and
larger than
fast as
Dragon Ball's
fuck.
Universe 7.
It's sort of impossible to lock down the
Wow.
exact limits of Goku Black's upper strength without getting into lots of assumptions and guesswork. He's obviously stronger than Goku was when he clashed with Beerus, but even being super generous with training and power boosts and multipliers, the gap here is way too wide to be able to just assume Goku Black could match this level of power. The DC universe is just too big. And remember, Barry and Wally's race almost ripped apart the entire DC multiverse.
What?
It's also important to stress that Goku
That's
Black
crazy.
is not Goku. Goku's drive and willpower can push through even the most absurd limits to potentially match higher levels of power. Zamasu took Goku's body because he's more than willing to take shortcuts. It's an entirely different mindset.
Yeah, and once he took care of that time ring, Reverse Flash had a lot more options than just overpowering
Exactly.
Black. With that super speed, he could pretty easily scramble Black's insides or age him to death with a touch.
Damn.
Zamasu may have been a deity even without the time ring, but Goku's body is mortal with a limited range of age. Might have really screwed yourself with that one, huh, Zam Zam?
Goku Black
Zam
was a
Zam.
nightmarish foe, but Thawne's experience with time travel, ridiculous levels of hacks, and frankly impossible speed gave him the means to take
Yeah,
the
it
win.
makes
This
total
fight was definitely
sense.
not sunderwhelming.
The winner
Mwah.
is the Reverse Flash.
Nice. That was good. I love that. Alright guys, so that was this episode of Death Battle, Goku Black versus Reverse Flash. Alright, so that battle was brutal as fuck. It was fucking gory. They just kept killing each other. Well, not killing each other, but like ripping each other to shreds. Well, they would like look like they kill each other, but they come back and all that stuff and just beat each other brutally. It was great. I did not know that the Reverse Flash was like that fucking OP. Like, he's fast as fuck, powerful as fuck. He can age you. He can do all these things. He can like talk in your ear to where he makes you think like you're thinking it. Like, it's wow. And you know, he clearly had the upper hand just from hearing like his story and his powers and everything. And also he can like just freaking almost destroy the multiverse or something of the DC. That's insane. Like, what? And he, as soon as he destroyed the time ring, it was over for Goku Black, like instantly. And then like, that's it, you're done, you're done, you're done. Seeing as they're trying to kill each other while they're going back through time, it was good. It was really, really good. And that reference to Quicksilver, I caught that. That was really funny. I'm like, oh wait, Quicksilver, what? They just fucking die right there. That's great. He fucking dragged his face across the planet. Like, what the hell? And it was just bones, just skeleton. Oh, that was, I love that. I love the brutal, gory shit. It reminds me of Mortal Kombat. Like, I love it. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Did you expect this outcome? Are you happy with the outcome? Are you displeased? What do you think? Like, the last one I remember, was it the Beerus one that I saw? That was so good. I love the Beerus one. This one was a great one too. Really. Oh, the Hulk one. I don't know which one's the last one I saw, but those two, they were all great. Anyways, this is another good one. Great, great, great death battle. And alright, until next time, peace out, Goshen Force. Remember to keep breaking limits every single day.
Hey, it's Pan from Dragon Ball GT, and you're watching my good friend SSJ Goshen 4.